to Rapaport'S Reality.
I'm Kebe Rapaport.
My name is Michael Rapaport. This is Rapaport'S Reality, the podcast where me and my wife, Kebe Rapaport, talk about all things reality TV, all things popular culture, and some things about our relationship.
Yep.
Hope everybody is feeling fantastic. We are heading into Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes.
Which is crazy.
Yes, that part is crazy, but you looked at me, you gave me this look like, and what are you going to do about the stuffing? Because we haven't
discussed it. This morning I mentioned, because we haven't even mentioned.
I know, you've been so busy.
We're doing a low-key Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And Kebe is I wouldn't say.
No, I'm not.
You're not gourmet cook, but you're very.
I can get down.
As far as a home cooker who's never like studied and who's like, you're not like one of these people who takes cooking classes.
No.
You're very, very good cooker.
You know what I am? I will toot my own horn and say that I'm very creative. I'm not afraid in the kitchen in that I will open the refrigerator and I will see what we have. And most people will go, you don't have any. Like, what are you going to do? And I can do that. I can make, like last night, I made something really, I think it was great,
really
right?
Good.
And
I don't even know what it was.
We're in the apartment and there is what there is. We had a little, anyway, so yes.
You've only made, I don't know if we discussed it. Do we discuss I think you've made 2 bad meals.
Yes, we've discussed, but you gave me this look about, and as far as Thanksgiving is concerned, you gave me this look like you want something certain. And last time I made it for you, I tried to make it like vegan, gluten-free stuffing, and it was terrible.
And I talked about it on stage, and I will say this, babe.
Yeah.
It's going to be. We don't know exactly how many people are coming to our Thanksgiving, but if there are guests, it's going to be small. I don't want a lot. I don't expect a lot. I don't expect anything. But I am going to say this right now. If you're going to make the stuffing, make the stuffing. If you're going to make the turkey, make the turkey.
Yeah, you don't want shortcuts.
Vegan,
you don't want vegan, gluten-free.
It's all Thanksgiving. Right, no, ain't nobody trying to have fakey bakey and whatever turkey.
Tofurkey.
Tofu turkey.
Tofu turkey.
None of that, babe. So let's discuss now. What do you think would be doable and simple as far as like a Thanksgiving? I'm going to throw that at you right now. Like
okay.
A turkey?
Turkey. I was thinking maybe like green beans.
Cranberry juice,
sauce.
Cranberry sauce.
And stuffing would probably, that's enough.
Say that again. So it's
the turkey, like green beans.
Turkey, green beans, stuffing.
Yeah. And gravy, I guess. I would make gravy.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's fine for me.
That's enough.
Works for me.
Usually you like macaroni cheese and that kind of stuff.
Let's skip it. Because
I just got my Jessica Seinfeld's Not Too Sweet cookbook, so I plan on already. I saw nice apple turnovers in there that I want to make.
Okay.
And this is what I care about. Let's be honest. I care about the sweets. I don't care about the food.
Is it turkey, like a small turkey?
Well, by the way, in our oven in Connecticut, I looked at it to try to measure the inside because, guys, I got a fancy oven and then didn't realize it when you open the 2 sides of the oven, it may not be big enough. You got to
cut the fucking turkey in half.
Pieces or something, yeah. So I have to work that out. But I think that Julie's mom came over and she said I could probably fit a 12-pounder in there, which is not.
That's more than enough.
Yeah, I just don't. I'm not a fan. I'm not going to eat any, so it's enough.
You're not going to eat any turkey?
Turkey? No, why? I'm not a turkey.
So let's eat steak. Let's just have steak.
Why?
Fuck the turkey. Because if you're not going to eat the turkey, I'm not a big fan of turkey. Let's just make some steak. Let's make steak with gravy, which will taste.
I hate when you say let's, because the thing is, it's not a let's situation.
Okay, let's eat steak with gravy.
You eat.
But I'll tell you something. Steak with gravy is good.
I've never had that.
Like steak with gravy, like a mushroom gravy, is good. Some stuffing.
I'll work it out. Don't worry. You'll be satisfied.
But are you going to make the stuffing from scratch? Because
yes,
I have no problem with stovetop. Because
no, I'm not going to use stovetop.
Why not?
Because I just don't. I use cornbread and I don't worry about it. It's going to be good.
You're saying don't worry about it, but I would guess, and I would assume.
How do you like it really like gooey and stuck together like bready, or do you like it to?
I don't
like even know. I wish my mom could do it.
I like stuffing to be stuffing. And I'm just going to say this. You say don't worry about it, but I would guess and assume that everybody listening would be like, I'd be worried about it if I was Michael Rapaport, because it doesn't sound like there's.
You should be worried. You should be a little worried, but we'll make it.
We're almost a week out.
I'm almost tempted to order food from somewhere.
You can do whatever you want.
Because I'm not quite feeling like.
I don't care how it gets there, who makes it.
Well, you care about that. I'll figure it out. I don't know anybody in the city. I know where to order.
The one thing that I would like is just stuffing.
Okay, I got to work that out. I got that. I got you.
Do you?
You look so like suspicious and doubtful, and that's what's psyching me out. Because it's been a while.
Whatever you do is going to be great.
It's been a while since I've made the normal way. I've tried various, vegan, gluten-free type of things.
Fuck that gluten-free stuffing
and then
shit.
Because usually in my family, we put apples in there and sausage, I think. And it's really, really good that way. But then we'll see. Come on, we'll see.
I know it's going to be great, whatever it is, whoever makes it, if you make it, if someone else makes it, I know it's going to be fantastic. We need to come to terms with, now, I don't want to scare you or scare anybody. I do not foresee us ever not watching any one of our staple Bravo shows.
Right.
However,
big however.
New York.
Yeah.
And we're not the only ones that are saying it.
I know. You know what, babe? It's like we were reluctant in the very beginning. And then
we were loyal.
We're loyal to, yes, we're loyal to our OGs and concerned. And then I met Uba. Remember, I had lunch with the Uba, and then I was less concerned. I was kind of excited. And then we watched it, and I think we said that we were like, "Uh-oh, where's this going? What is this?" And then it picked up. Better. And now I think I'm back to nah.
The second season of The Real Housewives of New York has been a ratings disaster.
Oh yes, the ratings are they're embarrassing. No one's watching the show.
Wow.
You know what? I'm trying to figure it out because honestly, some beautiful women in nice clothes in the greatest city in the world. What could go wrong, right? And so I'm thinking, what really is the problem? And I think I know what the problem is. I think these ladies got a show. They're following a legacy group. They don't want to fail. So they get together and they talk about each little argument they're having. They're like break off into groups. And I
think that it's that contrived?
I think it's that contrived. Because now when I think back of like, or a couple of them individually have this, like, Brynn, I think, has a motive to make it interesting. I think maybe she may even be in marketing herself. I just saw her today. She posted a video. She had some woman who's a PR expert in her apartment. I think she thinks she's smart. So I think she thinks ahead. Uba's very smart. I think she hits, Sai is an influencer. I think they understand branding, and I think they understand their own personal brands, and they all have a desire to be successful, which is causing them not to be so real.
I agree. I would hate to ever think that there's collusion and commiserating.
Oh, you have to think that in the show. Are you kidding me? It's like almost obvious. Like,
I know.
That's why we don't like it. And so
and they're like, in a boxing term, they're pulling their punches and they're not letting their hands go. So pulling your punches, you're not letting the punches hit, and you're not letting your hands go because you're not throwing hard punches. It's one and the same. It's
right.
It's not real.
I know exactly what you're saying, babe. That's actually a very interesting analogy, because what you're saying is they're setting the scene up and they're soft launching it because it's not real. So you can't really flip a table here because you don't really feel what you're saying. So therefore, they're taking out the reality for us. And we are not done. We can feel it. It's boring. We're picking up our phones. Everyone is saying it. And it's weird because the last time we did Watch What Happens Live, we were asked if we, liked it backstage by several people. And we were like, yes, it's great. And everybody sort of looked at us like, oh, interesting that you feel this way. I think it's a consensus everywhere that something's not happening and the ratings are saying it.
Well, you know who else is saying it?
Who?
The Michael Jordan of Real Housewives, Bethenny Frankel.
Yes, she is.
Has, for some reason, she posts things, not just about housewives, but she has a habit because I follow, I don't know if you follow him, babe, because you're not really on TikTok, this guy who is like I don't know if this guy had a thing with Bethenny Frankel personally, or he was an assistant. I have no idea.
Does he ever show his face?
He never shows his face, and his voice is distorted. This guy, celeb fail, and
the only celebrity that's failing is just hit.
It's just her.
Yeah, it's just her.
His whole thing is fucking with Bethenny Frankel.
That's funny.
Every post she makes, he fucks with her. But she...
And babe, is she taking him down because that is it?
I don't think
I think there's a rule that you shouldn't take things down because it messes with your algorithm.
On TikTok there is.
Yeah.
But I didn't see the video, but from Celeb Fail, he must have sub accounts and ghost accounts and secret accounts because I'm sure she's blocked them and blocked him and blocked him. I think he's even talked about her, Bethenny, blocking him, but he don't miss a beat. He don't miss a beat of what Bethenny Frankel does. And I'm like I said, I don't know if this guy's a scorned friend or was an intern or the friend of an intern or just the guy that just can't stand her.
So wait, what did he say?
He said and reposted a video, and I think the New York Post or Daily, one of them, Page 6, other people caught it, where she said, and I paraphrase, I don't quote, I paraphrase, she basically said that the ratings are down for the Real Housewives of New York reboot, and she basically said, and I'm paraphrasing, that they need to bring back the OGs, Dorinda, Luann, Ramonia, and the great Sonia Morgan. And I was bugging because this is a woman that started an entire lawsuit with the Menendez brothers
attorney,
one of the Menendez brothers attorney, the Reality Reckoning, and she was gonna end reality TV, and she was gonna shake them down and break them down.
Unbelievable.
And now she's calling for a reboot of New York.
Wow, just wow.
And do you think Bethenny watches?
Yes, she watches all of it because I think she misses being on TV. That's just real talk.
You remember Bethenny had a fucking talk show? Remember she had like
that was
a 2 month...
ridiculous.
What?
That was ridiculous.
But she had a talk show. This is a woman who's had opportunity after opportunity. She got a production company. Anyway, or she had a production deal, whatever. But she she just wants to hate.
I mean, this is what it is. She's just drinking haterade, taking a break, having a little water, and going back to haterade. This makes no sense.
It's crazy to me because she was literally like, yo, I'm going to take down... She called it the Reality Reckoning, the Bethenny Clause. She's like, it's going to be called the Bethenny Clause.
Right, I know. I remember
this
well.
She had a whole thing. She's going to change the world.
I think she's sort of one of the reasons why it got toxic in the end. Man, like the last season that she was on New York, it was really bad. It started to get toxic, and she lit the fire, and then she bounced, and then it all went to hell.
It went to hell, and Ebony and Leah McSweeney and those two and the COVID and all these things really did a number on reality TV, but it has really done a number on the Real Housewives of New York.
Wait a minute. I mean, we just said that this reboot is not like to our liking. There may be some manipulation on some faking going on with the scenes and all that. But I feel like, why is she saying that about these women? Like, making them lose a job to bring back the other women that, by the way, she doesn't even really get along with. There's something about that.
It's twisted. It's really, really twisted. And when you watch right now, as of the recording of this Rapaport'S reality podcast, when you watch the Orange County reunion, these are women that are fucking Real Housewives. Like when you watch Tamra Judge and Shannon Medore go back and forth, and when you watch... what's the one who's the doctor?
The doctor?
Their husband's the plastic surgeon.
Oh, Heather Bedore.
When you watch her,
Dubrow.
These women in Orange County, they're fucking housewives.
Yeah, I mean, Heather sometimes brings some of that thing that seems very contrived a little bit. But like I said, she's an actress, so she knows how to do it correctly.
But at least she's playing the part right.
But she's playing the part correctly. The thing is with somebody, the OGs of like something like OC, even bringing in Katie, the new girl, and Gina came in rocking. The thing about them is that we're looking at their real lives. I was thinking about that when we were watching the reunion. I was looking at them going like, she's been through this, she's been through that, she's been through that, and we're seeing it. Think about like something like New York. We're not really seeing anybody It's very manufactured.
We're not seeing anything.
We're not seeing anything.
We're seeing
a little argument go back and forth. We're seeing Brynn in her kitchen wanting to serve somebody tap water. This is like contrived.
Tamra Judge and Shannon Bedore going back and forth.
Oh my goodness.
That's like high-end stuff.
Yeah, they should be paid very well.
That's high-level...
Yes.
High-level dancing with the reality TV devil.
Yes.
Like they're out there, they're throwing punches and they're taking punches.
Yeah, and by the way, and when Emily goes after Jen about like who you're dating and the FBI, like because she's a lawyer, it's real.
It's
like
good.
It's really real and it's good.
And even Heather Dubrow, who is manufactured, she's still, fucks up and she's still good. Like she's playing the part. I mean, I think she goes out of her way to be super duper likable, but she's invested in at least portraying that she's invested.
Right.
It's enough for me where she's a good enough actress, a little kooky enough concerned enough with being perfect that it works.
Yes,
I'm just saying
agree.
the difference. It's like literally like watching professional basketball and going to the park and watching like 2-on-2 with like some 16-year-olds that don't even play basketball that much and don't even love basketball that much.
Wow.
And the love is what's really bad.
That's harsh.
It's like watching like JV high school basketball.
I have to agree as much as I hate it because I want these girls to have, win.
And I will tell you, babe.
Yeah.
I'm doing shows. By the way, if there are anybody in Boston, I'll be in Boston performing.
At the Wilbur.
And I believe there are tickets available for that. Friday, the 22nd, I'll be in Ridgefield. I think that's sold out. Toronto, the 23rd, I believe that's sold out. But Boston, if you're listening, there are some tickets available. I will tell you, though, babe, I was in Dallas. I did a show in Dallas. I was in other places. I can't remember at this point.
You've been everywhere.
But a lot of times when I'm performing comedy, I will talk about the Real Housewives, and I'll even ask questions. I'll even have the audience ask me questions. And we're not the only ones who are not happy, along with the Celeb Fail account on TikTok, or have kind of been like, ugh.
What they say about
they don't like Bethenny.
Oh, really?
Yes, because when I bring her name up, people like hiss and be like, no.
Really?
Because I say, I did call her you can't take away that she's the Michael Jordan of Housewives.
But she calls her that still.
No, I gave her that name.
She doesn't say Michael, but she says she is the best housewife.
She earned that. She fucking earned it.
Listen, I'm not taking it away from her. I just said the fall from grace for me personally is devastating because I used to love this woman.
I just don't need to say, like, her social media program is
I think that messed it up. I think it messed it up for her. Like,
the reality reckoning.
Yeah, trying to take down Bravo and the hand that fed you. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It shows how troubled you are. I think she should back up with all her money and take a break for a second. It's a big mistake a lot of people make with the big mouths.
Yes.
You were good on reality TV with that mouth, but on TikTok or whatever she's doing, it's just not that interesting.
I agree.
And it's mean. Sometimes it's mean. It's like you're over there sitting over there. These women have a job. And they were following in your footsteps. You sort of paved the way for this medium, and now you're
have
like,
some grace.
Yeah, exactly. Is what I'm trying to say.
Have some fucking grace.
It's not.
And honestly,
it's not nice.
keep Luann, Dorinda, Sonia, and Ramona Singer's name out your mouth.
Yeah, I would. They probably want you to too.
You talk so poorly about them for so long.
Yeah.
Like she's acting like, hook them back up. They need a job. It's like. No,
what?
like you.
That is to me so bizarre and twisted.
It's twisted.
It's a little mommy dearest. Like here, mommy dearest bought you a beautiful dress. Now no more wire hangers slap you in the face. Like it's just like it's not stable. It's really not stable.
Babe, we were not together for the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight, which you inevitably didn't watch, right?
Well, no, I didn't actually stay up. I mean, I really tried. I watched Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
And you watched that whole fight?
I watched the whole fight. And, I'm really against...
Talk about Real Housewives. They threw down.
Watching women fight is not my favorite thing. But, listen, let me say something. I love athleticism. And I love, athletes in general. And this sport, I don't quite understand why you'd want to get this shit beat out of you and be bloody and broken nose and all. But I think that was fixed. I don't know much about it.
You mean the decision?
Yeah.
They're
Is it called the decision?
The decision was people were arguing the decision. So you could say, yes, it was fixed, or the judges sided with that. Yes, you could say it was.
I think Amanda should have won, not the Irish girl.
That's been the consensus across the board.
I mean, I'm a layperson. I'm a civilian in this area, and I watch, and I was mortified.
You thought that she won?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, everybody thought.
I mean, it was 100%, and that made me. Why would anybody watch this? It's so fixed.
Boxing is so corrupt and so historically poorly judged, and there's no union, and there's no commission, and this
Can
is
they
why.
take steroids, babe?
I don't know if no, these fights were sanctioned.
They get tested.
So they got tested. Yeah, they apparently.
Wait, really? So Jake Paul got tested?
That's what they're saying.
How is that? I mean, really? We watched the documentary.
What did you think about it?
Well, he has the acne from steroids, and his back is all broken out.
He's got back knee.
Back knee, for sure. The guy looks
and for somebody
like,
who's so vain.
Yeah, I don't think he'd have somebody after working out coming giving him back facial. I mean, he'd have
scrubbing him.
He has the money and the vanity, and he's been on YouTube since he was a kid. He has the acne and all that stuff. That is steroid use.
Potentially, allegedly.
It
looks like it.
It looks very much like that.
You've read articles, and allegedly it could possibly be.
I mean, I know when I've taken my pellets for my HRT hormone replacement therapy, and if I take too much testosterone, I get acne.
And you know that allegedly, potentially, that it could possibly be.
Right, that's right. Allegedly. I don't know, but I said when we were watching it,
matter of fact, say allegedly.
Allegedly.
And Miles Jordan, you could throw in allegedlys and possiblies all in there.
Yes, beep. Yes, because
all that because we ain't getting sued.
No, not by him. But listen, I'm a fan of him, and I said that he was going to win.
Schmin.
I know. I didn't watch it, so I don't know. Let me ask you a question. Because I know you thought about going. Are you glad that you did not go, or do you wish you would have been there?
Not only am I glad I didn't go to that fight, I ran into these 3 women in Dallas because I went to Dallas to do an event, and all 3 of them had went, and they were pissed with these black chicks. They were probably later 20s. They were fucking pissed. And then the one girl's like, it wasn't that bad because I didn't pay. I was like, go ahead. Go fucking ahead. Like somebody must have taken it. But for the event, they were just like, they were pissed.
Waste of time.
I said, what was the vibe? They go, everybody was pissed.
Wow.
They said the whole place was pissed.
Wow.
Everybody was pissed.
I wonder why they were pissed, because it's so obvious. The man is 58 years old, Tyson. And this kid is what, 27?
You know why
and
they
allegedly
were
on steroids.
Allegedly could possibly be.
I don't know.
Beep,
I'm joking. Beep. I'm joking.
They were pissed because the buildup and the excitement. They were pissed because, although the preliminaries were good, that's not what you come to see. You came to see Mike Tyson at least explode on him. And I think, based on what I'm hearing and what I could see, I think that Mike Tyson either had a torn meniscus or something worse with his knee. There was clearly something wrong with his knee. I also think that the buildup, when you do have to do a week of press and hobnobbing and talking, it's exhausting if you're 27 and in shape. But when you're 58 and
you shouldn't, when you're 58, I don't care who you are, you shouldn't be doing it.
And yeah, I agree. And it was the thing that was so frustrating, and that was the most difficult, was I was watching at my mother's place, and Netflix was clearly having some sort of technical streaming issue.
Yes, I think everybody complained about it.
Everybody.
Somebody I know posted the next day. I caught one of her stories, and she was she had the little red swirl going on. And by the way, at our house, we had that too. I told you because I was watching, and then I said to you, wait, what part are you on? And it was delayed because it had stopped and started. So I think that Netflix hasn't figured out the live streaming thing yet.
Not at that capacity.
Because remember Love is Blind? They had a big problem. It crashed. It felt like that. Yeah.
Right. It crashed for Love is Blind.
I said to you, I think they may have problems with this many people watching. But I want to say to you, don't you think once they had the press thing that they do before with the weigh-in, and Jake Paul accidentally or maybe allegedly, stepped on Mike Tyson's foot and he slapped him, and Jake Paul said, that didn't hurt. That was soft. Listen,
because he didn't slap him hard anyway. And he slapped him with his hand. He didn't slap him with his whole. He slapped him with his fingers. Like when you slap somebody and it really hurts, you have to have your palm. And he didn't slap him with his palm. But that's not what it was. I don't know if they had an agreement. I certainly know that Mike looked tired that night, and his knee was definitely bad. Jake Paul can do as many hyperbolic chambers and ice baths and hot baths and saunas and massage therapy and breathing and yoga and all these things. He's never, ever, ever, ever going to be a fighter that is worth watching.
I just don't. You know what? I just can't stand that you say that every time.
Babe, he hasn't gotten better.
What do you mean he hasn't gotten better?
Like
he has to have gotten better.
Babe, I'm telling you right now, like our podcast, I don't know what episode we're on. Our podcast, each episode, we get better and better. If I went and, I don't know, I don't know what. You know, like at a certain point, you're either going to get better or you're not. Like my handwriting never got better.
Well, it's not like that's not a thing that you practice at. This guy works out all the time.
Babe,
he said on the documentary beforehand that they did, he said that recovery is sometimes more important than training. I want to ask you, since I fell asleep right when I woke up and the screen said live thing has ended. What about him fighting the greatest fighter to ever live? One of the greatest fighters to ever live.
He's not the greatest fighter. He couldn't even hit 58-year-old. I'm saying possibly torn meniscus or worse.
Really?
He didn't even hit him.
No, I saw clips that he looked like he connected.
I'm saying in a boxing sense, like he didn't hurt Mike Tyson.
Okay.
He didn't dominate.
I just don't like you to say.
He didn't even dominate Mike Tyson at this age. And he missed Jake Paul through so many punches that he missed that if he was a great fighter,
he would have connected.
If he was a top-notch 27-year-old fighter, he should have knocked Mike Tyson out or really gotten Mike Tyson in trouble, and he wasn't in trouble.
I think that we need to give him credit for what he's created.
I resent it.
I know, it's so strange.
I resent it, and so do other people.
Because you're a big boxing fan.
Like it's like if you go to see, we're going to go see Shakespeare on Broadway, and it's like these, and you're like, this guy sucks. Like, what am I doing in here?
Right. To be or not to be.
You'd be like, it's like anything.
You know, the thing is that I think that sometimes
it's being treated like it's this high-level professional boxing, and it's not. Or if
what do you think Muhammad Ali is thinking about it right now?
Kicking and screaming in his grave. The boxers that are alive are kicking and screaming on their Instagram. Like they're.
I have another question.
It's not a sport you could cheat, and boxing is okay. It's not basketball. It's not hockey. It's not soccer. Boxing, you come from you have to come up tough. And like I said, it's not a sanctioned sport. It's not a unionized sport. You know, whether you're a boxer from United States or they got boxers from all over the world, these are people that come from the bottom. And to see Jake Paul cheat
and skip all the steps
and actually not get any better.
Yeah.
And the entire world sits there and watches him not even be better than a 58-year-old Mike Tyson. And we've had, I don't know how many of these fiascos it's been. As somebody who loves the sport.
Well, you keep watching. You just keep watching. You keep watching. You keep watching. That's the thing. You get so impassioned about this.
I'm boycotting next fight.
Okay, don't do it anymore. Don't waste the time or the effort or whatever. But my point is that I think if that's the case.
Jake Paul, you can't.
Okay, let me say something.
We're charging you with being full of shit.
Hold on. Let me just say something because you're so you get so when somebody. He's become great at whatever he's doing. His name is known. Everybody knows who Jake Paul is, and they don't like him. They despise him, and he goes for it anyway. And he's caused lots of eyes to be watching. So much so that Mike Tyson said yes to it. Okay,
for $20 million.
That's right, because it's Jake Paul. My point is, I think it's a testament to our world nowadays that you can skip a lot of steps and be great off the craziest things.
Look at the girls on RHONY.
I get it. Yeah.
Same thing. Jake Paul, the reboot of RHONY. We're watching. We don't like it. We keep watching.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of think we live in that world, unfortunately, and somebody's got to change it.
RHONY.
Can you imagine?
He should do a fucking cameo on RHONY.
Maybe he should date Bryn.
Do something.
Maybe he's a little too young for her. But anyway, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I don't know enough about boxing, but when I think of the clips that you've shown me of Muhammad Ali, I understand the skill level. To me, I'm like, it's pretty bold to like put yourself out there and say the things and talk the talk. He's created like this persona, this fake thing. It's fake without the thing to back it up. But all eyes are on him. That's all I'm saying.
That part is genius.
He's
and
like the Kardashians of boxing.
Totally.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Totally.
So we figured it out. But back to RHONY. We're not going to give up. We are going to stick. Are we? Are we sticking with it? No, we're not sticking.
We're not giving up.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we didn't even watch last night.
No, we're not giving up.
Yeah.
We're not giving up.
No, I know.
We ain't quitting you. This is like some Brokeback Mountain. I ain't going to quit you, or you ain't quitting me. Or
yeah, I don't want to. I mean, I'm kind of irritated with all of them, and I'll watch, but I'm not. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I'm really into Salt Lake.
Yeah. And there was some great. That Karen Huger, man.
Oh man,
Le Grand Dame. Man, she's funny. She is funny.
She's really funny.
She's funny because she's got that old school Southern quality, but she's also not old. So she mixes like just who she is and where how
Surrey County
with the modern shit.
Yeah.
She's funny.
She's great.
Le Grand Dame. You didn't get to meet Le Grand Dame.
No,
I got to meet Le Grand Dame and chill with her. Like we had like I didn't have a drink, but I was like chilling with her for like a little bit.
You did?
She was super chill, Le Grand Dame.
Really?
Karen Huger, they
that's
call her
cool.
Le Grand Dame.
Yeah, I like all the ladies on there right now. I told you that I thought it was interesting that I saw a clip somebody posted online. I don't know if it was page 6 where Le Grand Dame ran into Nene Leakes. I mean, talk about two worlds colliding. And Nene said she said to her, "You need to kick Giselle's ass." Or you need to beat her up. I think what she said.
I wonder has Nene...
And Le Grand Dame, she handled it so gracefully. She like turned around and she says, "Oh no, I like her." Like she goes, "No, we're good. I like her." It was like really funny.
I wonder has Nene Leakes and Giselle cross paths in real life? Because, Potomac, Atlanta, that's a small world.
Yeah.
And I could see they're of the same age. I could see them like, oh yeah, I saw that B-worded, in 97 and she blah, blah, blah'd me. I could see them having cross paths.
That's funny. I wonder if Nene, and well, she won't come back to a Bravo show because
Nene's done too.
Done, yeah.
She did it to herself also. Went crazy.
I think the fame gets to people.
It does.
The fame and the power, and they think they have false sense of power, really.
When you go outside and you get recognized,
yeah,
and people tell you how great you are, it could fuck your brain up.
No, I know. Well, I know. I've seen you with this situation when we were younger at 21 years old, and I see it now.
Up.
It never has messed with you. It's really interesting. Why is it?
I don't know. I'm lucky. But
I showed the picture of you and I at, I think you'd sent it to me the other day being cute, which was very cute. I love when you do that. Yeah. It was I think it was True Romance. And I showed it to someone. I forget who I showed it to. And I said, this was us being dressed up at a premiere. Horrible. Like we just never cared.
Horrible.
And I think the thing about you literally had a new zip up hoodie on. And I think
that wasn't True Romance. It was another premiere, but it's still.
That we were dressed like.
I shouldn't have even gone to the gym in what I was wearing.
Not even we look like we were going to the movies, maybe? I had like a baby doll dress or something sloppy.
I have a new Nike hoodie on. Like that was to me like.
I remember. And a blue t-shirt and jeans. And you were like, I'm dressed up.
This is a new Nike hoodie.
Yeah, that was it. And I don't think you've ever changed since then in terms of that. But I do think sometimes with people coming up to you all the time saying you're great, it's like, it seems a little.
It can fuck your brain up.
Yeah, no, I think it's not healthy. It's not.
It does. It's not. Because you think, what I think happens is I think people think the whole world thinks that. And the whole world thinks I'm great. And I have this many fans and I have this many comments, especially now with social media, on top of it.
I can't even imagine.
That it can mess your brain up.
Yeah.
I take it as like, to me, it's just part of the blessing and the luckiness to be a successful actor.
Right.
I take it as almost like part of the job, and you need to handle it with the grace and keep it in the perspective like it's just part of the job.
Yes, and then you come home and I tell you ain't shit.
That's why this works.
Yeah.
And that's why the Rapaport'S reality podcast works. And that's why I think there's no better way to end this episode of Rapaport'S reality. I want to make sure people truly have a fantastic pre-Thanksgiving next week. We will be back next Thanksgiving, but I want to make sure you get your menu in order. I want to make sure you sort out if you're
I'm
vegan.
sure everybody else has that. It's just us that we're late on it. We're going to figure it out. Don't worry. I promise you, you're going to have stuffing.
And Jenna fucking Lyons and the whole cast of Real Housewives of New York, do not worry. We're not going to quit you.
No.
To quote, I don't know if it was Jake Gyllenhaal or Heath Ledger from Brokeback Mountain, we ain't going to quit you, but we are done with this episode. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend about Rapaport's Reality. Subscribe, rate, and review, and follow us on Instagram at Rapaport's Reality. We are done having fun. Love you, babe.
Love you too.